want to teach you guys a bunch of technologies, a bunch of axioms to kind of change your way of life. And it is Jesus centered in that sense, transforming your body, mind, and spirit through Christ, taking away all the political bullshit, all the just all the bullshit away from it. And we're going with real science and real testings, and rejecting the field of psychology, but at the same time we're doing the technology of the spirit, right? So life is a game of pick. You pick up girls, you can pick up rich guys, you pick up a new job, you pick up a skill. You are a pickup artist, right? You get their numbers and you pump their emotions like you're pumping the weights, and that's what girls sweat. It's not neutral, it's not stable. They want the drama, they want the excitement. Just look at all the movies they watch, right? So now that we have that baseline, if you can pick up a hot chick, you can pick up a guy. If you do not have sex and have kids, your genes are wiped out of existence. You become non-existent, and you are going to get weeded out and die a horrible death. And your ancestors have worked 15,000 years for you to survive to this very day. And you'll be no worse than a cockroach, right? You're going to be worse than a cockroach by not surviving. You're going to be worse than an ant for not surviving. So your genes have to survive. I don't care if you're autistic, you're sociopath, you're retarded. I don't care if you don't think your kids are going to be good or you're not good. You are good enough just the way you are. And you will not betray your ancestors who procreated to create you. The Lord, the designer, wants you to survive, to replicate. Anyone that punishes survival value is not a really good organization of people. It's death. That's murder. That is, racism in that sense, right? So, how do you keep the population in control? So introduce contraceptives, right? Preventing the spread, and that's this is done to suppress genes in people. So let's take a backtrack of the science of how things work, right? This is a indoctrination process, and you will listen to my voice. This is the OT model's way of thinking. You need to let go of everything you need to know and only grasp to what's emotional. So emotions are the life force. They are the theta. There is matter, positive life force, theta. And there's anti-life force, right? Anti-theta. Or N. Does it serve me or it doesn't serve me, right? Is it giving me energy or am I losing energy? It's such a binary. What's up, Jess? Welcome. I'm your host, Approach King 47, aka Anthony Perlas, where I call you not as my followers. I call you not as slaves, but instead I call you as my dragons, my dragonites, my terrorists. And then they're gonna give you your number. They're gonna buy or die. These girls, they're gonna get their number or they're gonna die. So how's your day going, Jess? Tell us, what are your plans? Have you been hit on? You need any dating tips? Questions and answers are always available 24/7. So yeah, we need to get your mind right to get your grind right, and that means we need to go out there and have sex. Go out there and replicate. You need to spread your genes, or your genes are going to be weeded out of existence. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect moment. You need to fucking stick your dick inside a girl's pussy. If you're a girl, you need to open your legs, let that dick inside you, and let him come. Stop with this contraception bullshit, right? There is so much support. If you follow this method, there's so much support from the government. There's so much support from other people that money is not an issue, right? It's you that's an issue. You need to fucking go out there and have sex. You need to go out there and be the approach king. Where are you from? I'm in Los Angeles, baby. I'm Filipino Chinese. This is a dating guide for the Chinese. Oh shit, I'm being hit up by a girl. This girl is hitting on me, guys. Chat. What should I do? Should we ask her out on a date? Nope, we have a girlfriend. I hope my girlfriend's not listening to this. But yeah. So we need to fucking be the approach king, and hello, wow. Jollibee had systems noise. Yes, Jollibee, I love Jollibee. Let's not be racist here, motherfucker. And yeah. So, yeah, Pickup is a game. Life is a game of pickup, where you pick up the girl, you whine, you dump her, you pawn her, you pivot her. You're gonna use girls for their body, right? This is the ultimate dating form, right? Now, to say it how it fucking is, this is the most red pill shit. I'm not gonna tell you lies, I'm gonna tell you truth. I'm gonna tell you guys science. And everything I say is repeatable. You can observe it and you can retest it and repeat it just for yourself, right? And we are gonna win this dating warfare, to my dragons. My Chinese dragon, China will grow larger. So no longer as a Chinese man do you have to be bullied by these international elements, right? It's time we take a stand on this Chinese pride, American pride, Roman Catholic pride, and we're gonna stand against the oppressors, and we're gonna make kind of dating great again, right? We're gonna fucking do it, and you're gonna listen to my voice, right? So, going back to life, energy, matter, energy, space, and time. There is only life force and there is only anti-life force, right? The two energies, theta and n-theta. So once you have that baseline, the exchange you want to get from the girl is you want to be a motherfucking vampire and drain not her life force, but her sexual energy. That's what you want to pull from the girl. Interaction with the girl is you are going to get sexual pleasure and she's going to feed you your energy. You're going to siphon off her sexual energy, right? Everything with the girl, the communication has to be fucking sexual, right? And if you're friend zoned, you are fucked forever. She will never sleep with you. So always be sexual. Hey girl, do you know the directions for Starbucks? Should I go in that way or should I go in from behind? I have an alibi. My conversation is natural flow, but my energy is sexual. My innuendos is sexual. I'm gonna talk to girl because I'm gonna fuck her. That's it. If she doesn't fuck me, I'm gonna pawn her for a hotter girl, or I can work with her to help her find a boyfriend. In exchange, she helps me find other women. Having a girl around you is social proof, right? You need to have social proof. You need to have photos of you with other girls, so other girls are gonna be curious. Does he have a big dick? Does he have money? Does he have the Hollywood connections? Is he a producer? Does he own a nightclub? Does he own a Playboy mansion? Look at Hugh Hefner. If this old fucking retard pervert is getting all these young 18-year-old blondes in his mansion and he's 70 years old, do you not think you can do better? Don't you have alpha genes? Don't you have a six-pack? Aren't you fucking smart? You're letting spread their inferior genetics while you, the hardworking Chinese man, you're working your butt off. You're doing everything right. You're the fucking nice fucking finish last. So you know what? Be fucking done being the nice guy. Be ethical, but do not be fair. Be polite, but do not be nice. You gotta be matching her psychopathy with your psychopathy, right? And what's up, skeleton? And yeah. So now that we have that set, now that we have this, right? As we elevate our awareness to consciousness, right? Your mind is a pharmacy. It's going to release, and you need to also practice semen retention, which means no sex until this dick is inside her pussy. No sex, no masturbating. You're not going to look at other sexy girls. You're not going to talk dirty to her. You're not going to masturbate to her. The only time that dick is going to lick some cum is inside a girl's pussy, right? You're reserving that. You're gonna park the car in her motherfucking garage. That's what you're gonna do. That's all. You're gonna park it. You're gonna park it just in the garage. Nothing else. You're not gonna go anal. You're not gonna get a blowjob. You're gonna fucking stick it inside her pussy, and you're gonna be on top of her and missionary style. That's the only position accepted, right? No doggy style, no cowgirl, no reverse cowgirl, none of this. Like, this is blasphemy. Like, Jesus will not approve of this, right? You're gonna go on top of her, look her in the eye, and grab her breasts. That's how you're gonna fuck the girl, right? Now, to get to that level, we need to develop first your mindset. Life is a game of pickup. We discussed the, the theta and n theta, right? And we discussed sexual energy. You have to be sexual to the girl. You have to really be good at innuendos where it's a joke. And you have to listen, stop listening to your mind. Start listening to your cock. Start listening to your balls, right? These spermies are billions of people inside you. It's hunting for an egg. Find that motherfucking egg, right? Whenever you get a twitch down there, that's when she's wet too. So kind of be sensitive, to her pheromones. Be sensitive to her emotions, and that's what's gonna get you like pussy, right? You are good enough. You are great, just the way you are. You just need to work on your personality. Hygiene. You need to have hygiene, and you need to be well-groomed, neatly dressed. You don't need no car, no fancy, none of that bullshit. We're looking for real love here, right? So, life is a game of pickup, right? Practice your sales game, persuasion, right? We're operating in a macroeconomics, and you have to really analyze, how do I stay in communication with this girl? And the way you speak to the girl is in this rhythmic. You're in a rhythm. The way you speak, it's rhythm. You are speaking like this in a rhythm from your diaphragm, and you are enunciating every word that comes out of your mouth. If you're speaking fast, it shows you're a beta male, which means you have time is short. Alpha have no time. Alphas don't follow rules. Consequence for an alpha. Say it how it is, whatever your opinion is, whatever she says. If it contradicts your opinion, do not conform. She can tell this girl is a social creature. She's out there on the field 10 times more than a woman. By the time she hits 20, she's been hit on by so many guys. She knows the field from the inside out more so than you will ever know the field. So never leave the field. You leave the field, you're out of game. You're in the field practicing, you're in the game. So, that being said, you need to fucking just practice your pitch, practice your voice, and stay in communication, right? It's just 3 steps. First, you select a target. You attract the target. You comfort the target. Then you fuck the target. That's the 4-step method. 1, do I find a really hot 18-year-old blonde girl, 5'8", size 0, blue eyes? Okay, I've identified her. Number 2, how do I feel about this girl? You are the hottest girl I've ever seen. I love the way you look. Then, you demonstrate high value. I'm a promoter, I'm a rock star, I'm a movie star, I'm a producer. Demonstrate high value in the next 5 seconds, right? But also gauge, her external value and internal value. If it's an 18-year-old girl and she doesn't talk to guys, she might be a 10 on the outside, but inside she might be a 4. Like her rating, The scale goes from 0 to 10, hot babe 10 versus ugly girl 0, right? So like, if she's not confident, you can tell the confidence, her posture, the way she talks. So you only match what her value is internally and externally, and then you do an average, right? So like, if the girl is like from South Carolina or Georgia, super hot blonde, and she's very polite and genuine, you're not going to be an asshole to her. That's going to drive her off. You already won it. This is called winning the set. It's like, it's a condition, a binary condition. You already won her, or you have not won her. If you have not won her, you have to neg her, make fun of her teeth, her nails. Are those nails real? Are they fake? Obviously, be sarcastic. She talks to you, wait a second, I have a text message right now from another girl. Be a little bit disrespectful, but like, she's trying to talk to you, make her seem like, even though it's obvious, you got to be a psychopath. You're the one who approached her, and then you're going to turn to the side and tell her, hey, wait a second, I'm busy right now, but let me get back to you in 1 second. I know you want to talk to me. So you reverse it, right? And then, but you do it playfully where you can kind of, if she kind of reacts, you can say, hey, I'm just joking, can you tell a joke? You can, you have her on your chains, right? Um, and yeah, just turn away and, yeah, give me 1 second, let me finish this. Just kind of mop the shit out of her, dude. Like, this is how you game a 10, right? No guy is ever gonna do that to a 10. Like, if you're an alpha, if you're talking to 10s all day long, 100 girls who are number 10s, right? 5'8" to 5'10s, hot supermodel, double D tits, size 0, perfect ass. Like, her lips is, like Botox, or, Botox fillers. Like, you just want to, like, come to this girl. You treat her in relation to her prejudice. You treat her in relation to how she will treat you. And you make that gauge, right? So, nice girls, you're not going to approach a nice girl and be mean to them. It's going to drive her away. You're going to be, you're not going to be in the game. But if it's a hot girl, to be in it, you have to really kind of be mean to her so that she knows that you have value, you're willing to walk away, and you have other choices. If she fails, great, I have 100 more girls to call. You're nothing special. So that's the mindset you want to do. But the moment you put her at a pedestal, the moment you beg for her attention, is when she says, he is on his knees begging for me, therefore I have more value than this male. So why would I want to hang out with a guy who has less value than I do? So that's how girls operate. That's how, that's not a good sign to be in. So you just need to operate, with good things. So, so this will be concluding 9B in this topic, right? On this topic, you can backtrack it. We discussed the life force, the mindset, communication with girls, approaching, and how to, approach 10s and such. So I will see you in a bit for 9C. And yeah.